Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd bring you out here. I've been hauling firewood now for a couple weeks, only because I only do about a load every other day. At my age, by the time I get it cut and split and loaded on there one day, and then the next day I bring it up, or I'll bring it up and then I unload it the next. So this is my cart that I carry the wood in, and goes on the forks on the tractor. And the load that you see on here is that's about all I can carry. That's all a tractor can lift. That wood right there is about a month, maybe 6 weeks worth of wood. So anyway, I'm going to spin you around here and I'll show you where I'm going to be stacking it. And let me get stuff out of the way. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, because it's pretty dark today. It's also starting to rain, so I may be quitting. So, alright, that's where I'm stacking the wood right now. So what I do is I'll load my wheelbarrow up here, and then I take it in there by the wheelbarrow load, so I'm not making 100 trips back and forth trying to do the wood. And I may have to shut the camera off because it's starting to rain here a little bit. But you can see where I'm at now. And this load ought to pretty much fill that alcove up. Leastwise, that's the hope. And that'll leave me with 2 more loads to go till I'm done for the year. And then I'll have to go out. If the snow doesn't fly, I'm going to have to work on that scrap pile that I got out there from the sawmill. But in the meantime, I'll get the mower deck fired up, and I got to go out and mow the ditches. So I get the grass off. Then that stops the flooding in the springtime, and also makes it easier to plow snow out there. Okay, so I just wheel it in here like this with that load, and then you see it makes it easy to stack it. What I try and do is I do the wood like this, and then that cart will be loaded with wood when I start running a fire. And before I get clear into the inside, start burning that wood, I try and make it to about Christmas or New Year's. And next year, I will saw the wood in the spring, so I don't have to do this like I'm doing it now. But this year I wanted to get stuff going on building. And in the spring, I want to see if I can make a trip to the lower 48. I was kind of wanting to do it this year, But with the situation, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit gun shy because I'm afraid I'll get down there and I won't get back. I don't mean permanently, but I mean when I need to get back. Okay, and then it's just repeat the steps that I just did. So and then I have a young man bringing some saw logs over tonight, so got to get this unloaded so I can free up the tractor. He says they're pretty good size, so I don't know. I think he loaded them with a mini excavator. I may not be able to lift them. And then that's kind of another reason, because once I get the mowing done, then the plans are you get back on the sawmill, start sawing boards and the structural lumber. Probably more for next year, but I do want to get the sawmill closed in a bit if I can. I'm going around a dryer vent here, so I got it kind of stacked gently. One of my very good friends, he just retired too. And he sent an email last night. He wanted to know if my shoulders got sore. So Daryl, when you see this, the answer is yes, absolutely. My left one I have a hard time lifting over my shoulder. However, when I'm going to do a whole bunch of lifting, and I know it, I tend to take some ibuprofen, and that seems to help. And then I have some Tylenol that's anti-arthritis. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, when I look good in the mirror, per what the doctors told me, I still think I'm 17 or 18. Till I try and do some of the stuff, and then my body tells me otherwise. Snow machining for me and trapping is pretty much a thing of the past. Up here, it's a little different than the lower 48 because when you go out on snow machining or trapping, if something happens, ladies and gentlemen, you're on your own. There isn't, you can't wait for somebody else to come by because by and large, if you're trapping, you're on your own trail. There shouldn't be anybody else on it. There is a lot, but so you're on your own. And I do carry satellite phone when I go, and that'll work good. It only worked for about maybe 10 or a 15-minute phone call, but it also has a locator on it. And up here, mainly the search and rescue is conducted by the Army, and so they can get, from what I am told, I don't know this from experience, but they can pinpoint your position to within about 30 feet. And but in the wintertime, you got to remember you only get about 4 hours of daylight, so you're starting before daylight and you're getting back after dark. So now, at my age, I would just as soon sit by the fire. Not too glorious, huh? Now this winter time, my channel is probably going to turn more into freeze drying and preservation type stuff because that's what I can do easily. I don't know if I posted it or not, but a friend of mine, Alaska Prepper, he posted a video of our grocery store shelves in Fairbanks at Walmart, and I just kind of accept that as the norm, but I guess maybe it isn't. But ours are pretty bare, so you can't just go in there expecting you're going to get something. What I say, when you can't just expect it. Milk, eggs, bread, stuff like that. Cheese. No guarantee that they're going to have it. Okay. Now, okay. Normally I'll burn 3 to 4 cords of wood a year. When my mama was alive, I needed to keep my house pretty warm. God bless her. And I mean, she was cold even at 85 degrees. And needless to say now, I am hot. This morning I came down, it was 67. Then I turned the fans on. Guess that's why I live in Alaska, though. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll cut the video off for now, and then I'll bring you back when I'm sawing the next load of firewood, which will probably be tomorrow, maybe this afternoon. So y'all have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I'd bring you out and show you what I've been up to for, well, since the 1st of August, as I've been cutting firewood. And a lot of people cut it one log at a time, so I just thought I'd show you how I do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you back later when I get this sawed up. I'm about out of gas and getting a dull chain, but if y'all was wondering, I'm running a skip tooth chain, so it is not a safety chain. What that means is you can get kickbacks. That's what a safety chain is meant to do, is to prevent the kickbacks. I don't know if y'all can see this well enough, but a skip tooth chain, normally there's a tooth right here, and we're skipping. And so without, what that means is it takes more horsepower to pull that chain. However, the chain is much faster and easier cutting. This chain is starting to get dull, because normally you just go through them like hot butter. But the indication of that is when you hear me sawing and I'm going into the log and it's got a high pitch to it. That means I'm not lugging it down. When I can use the bear grips on it and really lug it, that's when she's cutting. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll cut you off and I'll bring you back later. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just giving you a bird's eye view of what I'm cutting and how much I'm cutting. I've only got a 20-inch bar, so that limits me. I do have a 28-inch bar in the house, but this chainsaw doesn't have enough power to run it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd show you what this angle looks like. And all this stuff down here, that's the stuff I can't reach, so I have to come back and do. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll cut her out for now. We'll talk to you later.